Now, you might not hear them coming, but the electric bikes will be back for this year's TT. I'm with one of the riders. First of all, can you tell me what's special about these machines?
They're very different in the way they deliver power. Obviously, it's clean technology. There's no emissions come off these bikes, and they're very, very quiet. Although you still get quite a lot of noise from wind and chain and motor noise.
And how do they handle compared to the regular bikes, to the gas guzzlers?
Well, they've got uprated suspension just like my petrol bikes. The suspension company that does my electric bikes has done these bikes, and it handles just the same. If anything, you get a bit more confidence on the front tyre because there's no engine braking, so you feel like you can go into the corners a bit faster.
How did you get involved with the team? This is a team that's come over from the United States, isn't it?
One of their ex-students got in contact with me in 2010. Unfortunately, the team never made it in 2010, but I've stayed in dialogue with the team since then, and I find the university teams a bit more interesting than the other teams that are more in it for business. So it's great working with them.
And you came third last year, I believe.
Yeah, a bit of a shock to us all, really. But yeah, we came third, and all credit to the university team. They cracked the 90-mile-an-hour mark, and none of the other university teams have cracked that. Only 2 other teams have gone over 90 mile an hour, so they're doing well, and hopefully we can improve on it this year.
Obviously, you'll be looking for a win, won't you?
I would love a win, and I'll be aiming for that. But I think Moog and Honda have a little bit larger budget than the university, but you never know, you never say never, and you have to be in it to win it, and they could still have 2 breakdowns, so we'll be hoping for that.
And the electric bikes teams are helping the Isle of Man to promote clean tech, and there'll be a special event here next week. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going to be happening?
Yes, fine. Next Thursday, June the 5th, we're having a lecture in front of an audience of 100 people, comprising, in the main, professional engineers, plus invited guests. And we have 3 teams presenting. That's Mugen, Buckeye from Ohio University, and Bramo. They are doing a half an hour presentation each on their own particular technologies, telling us why they're doing it, what the benefits are for them, what they hope to achieve. Some of their technology, although obviously they are secrets, which they will not be, they'll be keeping to themselves. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good evening. The Governor General's coming. The Lieutenant Governor, sorry.
How did you get the electric bikes teams involved in this?
Well, this all started last year. We were intending to do a brief lecture last year, but we were asked by our institution, that's the Institution of Engineering Technology, to postpone it until this year so we get a bigger event and perhaps get more coverage for it, which we've now spent a year in the planning, and it's all come together at last.
And this all has to do, doesn't it, with promoting the Isle of Man's engineering and technology sector?
Oh yes, it's trying to expand the awareness of the engineering on the island. You know, the Isle of Man is very much orientated towards service industries, and finance, insurance, banking. But there's also a hard core of engineering that I think people are unaware of, and that's the sort of the awareness we're trying to promote.